It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Kings and the Cobras. Don, the man, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than the league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Digging in, Johnny Slinger. He will lead this one off today. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here today. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Outside, 3-0 now. Now here it comes. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1 pitch. Full count now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
To the plate now, Maurice Carter. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and 28 RBIs. The 1-0.
2-0.
There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. McKee is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting first, the right fielder, Doug Meadows.
Stepping up to the plate, Doug Meadows. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So a fairly painless top of the first. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Grant Snyder will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Stepping in, Mark Lacey. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now a pitch on the way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The second baseman, English.
Settling in now, Greg English comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as it'll make for the 339 sign down there.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
At the plate now, Jonathan Adkins. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
2-0 now. English, a runner at second with 1 away. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Paul.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul Taylor. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
2 outs here with a runner at third. High and deep to right center. Right fielder giving chase. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
And the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded. But the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
Standing in now, Michael Wright, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. Here's the 1-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
3-0 now. Three balls, no strikes.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
To the left side, but it's well fouled. Here's the payoff pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 23 for him thus far, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot.
Into the box, Brad Benton, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 11 home runs and 44 RBIs. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Stepping in now, Sean McKee, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Mississippi is on top 4-0. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Fred Blair, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Fouled away. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
The first baseman, Todd Alexander.
Digging in now, Todd Alexander, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Another full count pitch home. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So stepping in, Akinori Yamazaki. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Now another 1-2. Popped up. Suarez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Glenn Suarez. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting 9, the pitcher.
The pitcher, Don the Man, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
As a look, now the pitch. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. There's one on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Standing in, Mark Lacey, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Greg English.
Stepping into the box, Greg English. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking the pitch.
Oh and 1, here it comes.
Nope, up there.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Alvaro Lopez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So now to the plate, Corey Payne, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 7 homers, 56 runs batted in. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him, as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
At the plate, Grant Snyder. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No outs, nobody on. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
The pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Now at the plate, Johnny Slinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Still only one out in the inning. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Maurice Carter.
Now to the plate, Maurice Carter. He flew out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Now a hard liner. But this will be a foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. The Cobras are out in front, 4-2. At the plate, Jonathan Atkins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now here's the pitch. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Outside.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 3-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Paul Taylor, he scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? And now a pitch on the way. One out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark.
The right fielder, number 4.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Into the box now, Michael Wright, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Popped him up. Blair in foul ground. And no one will track it down. And it's fouled away. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The next 0-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Fastball well outside.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Third inning here. Already 4-2 our score. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
In now, Brad Benton, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Line drive to left. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the lead is now 7-2.
Well, when it left his bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Josh Brown is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Standing in now, Sean McKee. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
That's
2-0.
2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Yanked on the ground down the line, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. So striding in, Glenn Suarez. He drew a walk his first time up. And the pitch. Left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's 7-2. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Doug Meadows. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball. Hey!
Here's the 1-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Again, a 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
To the plate now, Fred Blair, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Atkins is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Todd Alexander.
Coming to the plate now, Todd Alexander. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB. Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next will be the pitcher, Don the Man.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
Now here's the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Meadows has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number one.
Now batting, shortstop, Mark Gracie.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mark Lacey. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. One out, nobody on. Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 13 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Stepping in now, Greg English. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Now the 1-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. It seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Ready for another chance. Jonathan Adkins. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. Alexander over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman, number 3, Paul Taylor.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Paul Taylor. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. From the stretch.
That's a ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. The 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That gets down, and the inning will continue. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
At the plate now, Michael Wright hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder on the run, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We played 4, and this is now an 8-2 ball game. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping up is the shortstop, Akinori Yamazaki.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 0-1 on its way. This one's down to third. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batter, the catcher, Alvaro Lopez.
Stepping into the box, Alvaro Lopez. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the pitch.
Hey! Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
The center fielder, number 33, Corey Tate.
So now to the plate, Corey Tate, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Tate is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield, so much in fact it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. So I guess it goes without saying that his pitcher teammates always appreciate having him out there behind them.
Yeah, he just seems to be in the right place at the right time. I don't know if he could see the signs from out there, but it almost seems like he gets a jump before the pitch even reaches home plate.
Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Dominique Durazo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Durazo.
Line shot to third base.
Now batting, the left fielder, Johnny Slinger.
Digging in once again, Johnny Slinger. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Comes set with the 0-1.
Oh, that's good.
This one's smoked the other way. High and deep to left. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
At the plate, Maurice Carter. As he'll lay off the slider too low, ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cobras lead it 8-5. Dominique Diaz takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Diaz.
Digging in and looking for more, Brad Benton. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home.
2-1. 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And the 3-1. This is line to left. Slinger is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready once again, Sean McKee. Now the pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. And it's fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit to third. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now back, first baseman, Glenn Suarez.
Now batting, Glenn Suarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Suarez is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a 9-year major league vet. 1-1. Here it comes. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Doug Meadows, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A little low. It's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Set to deal on 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen. Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear it.
Into the box, Fred Blair. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home.
That's out.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Two and one after the foul ball there. A runner at first with no outs here. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2 and 2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at bat. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3 and 2.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Line to the right side. Right is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Jeremy Kilpatrick enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Kilpatrick.
Alexander will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give them anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop in time. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Well, that was certainly worth another look with Show Track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. Stepping up now, Akinori Yamazaki. He's set. Here it comes. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Into the box now, Alvaro Lopez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Liner in there for a base hit. Meadows is on his way home. He will score as they now trail by only 2.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Standing in now, Corey Tate, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Tate slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. That evens it up 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. To the bottom of the 6th inning, the Cobras are out in front here, 8-6. Richard Wise is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Count 2-1.
Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Now batter, shortstop, Mark Lacy.
Stepping in now, Mark Lacy. This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
To the plate now, Greg English, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, English carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. So 1-1.
2-0. 1 strike.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Fouled off. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Into the box, Jonathan Atkins. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And that's dead center for strike one.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Has a look, now the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it?
Yep, that ball went out.
Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out, number one.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Buck Ponder is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. At the plate now, Paul Taylor, as with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way.
1-1.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Center fielder going back. Gone! It's a grand slam. And that's a special home run. Paul Taylor continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
Michael Wright will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. The pitch. Four runs here in this half inning. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And he fouls this one off. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Brad Benton waits on deck. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Brad Benton.
At the plate, Brad Benton. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate, Sean McKee. 0-1 the count. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 4 runs on just 3 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 7th inning coming up. The Cobras lead this one 12-6. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tim McKee will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Buford Christian is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Evan Nesbitt is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Nesbitt, a California native, actually. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Johnny Slinger.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out, and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
No strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Swing and a miss on a pitch off the inside edge. It's 2-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the payoff pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. Now that's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Maurice Carter. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Right is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
William Bush enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, Glenn Suarez. He's set and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Count 1 and 2.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Buford Christian, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The numbers on the year, 272, a dozen home runs, and 41 RBIs. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Mark Lacy.
Striding into the box, Mark Lacy. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. from the stretch. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Two out, nobody on. Ball one.
1-1.
1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here now the 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Full count now, 3-2. Greg English would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Standing in, Greg English, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Doug Meadows.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0 home. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. In now, Fred Blair. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. 1 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. He's got it. And an offline throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway. Stepping in, Todd Alexander. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jonathan Adkins. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Liner towards second, and a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the third baseman, Paul Taylor.
In now, Paul Taylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he bats here only a single shy, the easiest of them all to complete the cycle. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Soft liner to the left side. And are you kidding me? Another knock. He's now 5 for 5 in this one. Paul Taylor has just hit for the cycle. What a thrill for him and everybody here in attendance for that matter.
Wow, this is great, man. I've seen a few others besides this one, and it is really exciting for everyone, even the broadcaster. It's such a rare feat in our sport, and it always seems to come out of nowhere. So it's pretty cool we got a chance to see some baseball history in this one.
Into the box, Michael Wright, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. None out, runners at first and second. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. First and second here with nobody out. And he struck him out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Brad Benton, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Now the 2-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Manny Minton will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Manny Minton.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Ed Robinson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Robinson.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Akinori Yamazaki. From the stretch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. Throw on the first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The catcher, number 28, Alvaro Lopez.
Now at the plate, Alvaro Lopez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, touchdown.
The 1-0 is laid off of down and in.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
One strike.
Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss, strike two.
2 strikes.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate now, Corey Kate. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Two balls and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off, and it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
That's on the outer edge, 3-1.
3-1.
And this is swung on and missed, so with that they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
12-6 the final tally here. The Cobras played in an even dozen runs to come out on top today. Don, the man, records his 14th winning decision of the season. Grant Snyder allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in a losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.